The Financial Adviser Register was announced by the government in October 2014. The reason for the Adviser Register has come about over quite a number of years, specifically with the FPA lobbying a number of inquiries and government about the need for a national register. I think there's a real consumer need for a national register of all financial advisors in this country because it doesn't currently exist at this point in time. So the reason for it is that we need a register that will actually list every single provider of financial advice in this country. The government has agreed to commit to that back in October 2014, and we will have this national register of financial advisors up and running by the end of March this year. The Adviser Register is designed to collect information about every single individual financial advisor in this country. The register will hold specific information such as the advisor's name, the advisor's qualifications, professional membership, the advisor's product authorisation, any bans or disqualifications associated with that advisor, the advisor's licensee, and any controls or ownership aspects of the licensee as well will need to be included on the Adviser Register. The register will only include individuals who actually provide personal advice to retail clients on Tier 1 products, i.e. products around advice around superannuation and investments, not those who provide advice purely on basic banking products as an example. So all individuals in this country who are authorised to provide personal advice on Tier 1 products to retail clients will be on the register, and this register will allow clients to identify them. The register itself will be located on the Money Smart website, which provide greater exposure to consumers in respect to that the register exists and information about how to use the register. The register will also be used by industry, so employers and licensees, in identifying individuals who potentially could be joining their firms, identifying their history, and of course their experience and qualifications. And thirdly, the register will also be useful for ASIC, the regulator, in keeping a watch on all the participants in the country who provide personal advice, which they currently don't have access to today. The register will become live on the 31st of March of this year. The register, the ASIC are going through a process now of obtaining information from licensees regarding this register. There will be a period between the 9th of March, from the 9th of March until the 31st, where licensees will be obligated and required to provide ASIC with the information to go onto the register. And that will be an obligation that licensees will have to collect that information on all their advisors. And when I talk about all advisors, we're talking about not just authorised representatives, we're talking about employee and director representatives, which has never been collected before in terms of this information about those individuals, and including their experience, their history, as well as their qualifications and professional membership. So the obligation is going to be on licensees to collect this information and to provide to ASIC. FPA members, and the majority of FPA members who don't run their own licence, you should prepare yourself for those requests coming through to you via your licensee about the information they need to collect on you and about you, and be prepared to provide that information. As I mentioned, that information is going to need to be collected before the 31st of March, and primarily that information will need to be provided by your licensee between the 9th of March or from the 9th of March. Therefore, between now and then, if you haven't already, expect your licensee to be asking for this information from you to clarify your experience, your education, qualifications, and your professional membership in particular. ASIC have commenced the process with a media release on the 12th of February announcing that they're moving ahead with the collection of information. ASIC have written to all licensees in respect to the register and the request for information on the register and timelines around that. ASIC have also set up a website on the ASIC website with a section on the Adviser Register. The FPA has information on our website in respect to what ASIC is requesting from licensees in respect to the register. So that information is now available on the FPA website. There will be formal regulations going through Parliament to confirm the requirement for this register and the information for the register. That will just formalise this process. There is no indication of any dramas with those regulations. And then the next steps would be the collection of the information between now and the 31st of March, with the register going live on the 31st of March. The second phase beyond that will be the uploading of the information regarding professional membership and qualifications. So ASIC have provided a little bit more time in respect to the information of professional membership and qualifications, and that will be uploaded as a second part of the register in May of this year, but the register itself will go live on the 31st of March.